Hello Leo and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we're going to take a look at what kind of energies you can expect for the rest of 2025. Obviously the middle of the year is pretty much coming, so we're going to look at the energies for you from July to December. Again, this can be any time of this over the rest of the year. Now, obviously, if you're curious, you could also check out the monthly forecast, that will be coming up, and also I have the annual forecast where you can kind of see the main energies for the year. So here we're gonna look at what can you prepare for, and try to think about it, because these are like energies that might be coming towards you. So how can we double down on them, or how can you prep against them? And again, we're gonna look at the meanings of the card from love, relationship, money, career, finance, and growth perspective. But what's really important, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. We're gonna start with your oracle card, and the card that has a message for you is number 33, and this is pretty much all about being in chaos and conflict, disarray, being at cross purposes with another, and the tension of the opposites, and the value of chaos before order. So what you need to kind of look at it here, there might be some energies here that are opposing each other that will come into your life this period of time, and maybe this is here for you to really get clarity, get order, and maybe you need to kind of clean up something to kind of get some part of your life in order. But we're gonna look at the tarot to see what are these energies. So the Eight of Pentacles is in the center of your reading, which indicates hard work, putting a lot of effort into something. You are very patient, you're very diligent, you are learning something, you are mastering something, you are really perfectionist when this card comes up, and you're willing to do the work that you need to do. Again, some of you might be looking for a job, looking for a relationship, working on a project, working on a relationship, or working on yourself as well. What's really important here that is, there's some repetitiveness in this. So that think about it, what is the repetitive cycles that you are going through? But what is really great in the Eight of Pentacles, that all the hard work that you're doing will actually bring the results. The first card of your reading is the Two of Swords, which kind of talks about some indecisiveness. So whenever this card comes up, you are hesitating about something because you need to choose between two things. Maybe you need to choose between two people, two jobs, two opportunities, or different ways, whether you want to be single or in a relationship, whether you want to start your own business or you want to be employed. What's really important is that there are two opposites that are in play here. Now, obviously, when I kind of think about that chaos and conflict, this card can be connected to that. When you have two opposite forces, as you can see, they're fighting with each other. This can be also like opinions. This can be also connected to a conflict where there is a ceasefire, like a breaking point. But also it can be that some of you might be just trying to be neutral when this conflict is coming up. Maybe there are two people that are kind of fighting with each other and you just kind of want to stay out of it. But what's really important here for you to embrace is whatever your instinct is telling you, whatever your heart is telling you, because deep down you actually know what is the right solution. And also try to think about a third party, or not a third party, like a third option as well, because when this card shows up you have kind of really two options in mind, and maybe there's a third one that you need to consider in order to achieve whatever you are working on. The reading continues here with the Six of Wands, which is actually great, because the Six of Wands is a card of success, the card of victory. So I think whatever this conflict is, whatever you're going through, the Six of Wands is indicating that you're going to be coming out of it as a winner. This might be that some of you are getting a job, a business deal, or you're getting the relationship that you want, or pretty much achieving whatever you are fighting for. What's really important here that you are at the center of attention as well when the Six of Wands comes out. So people are watching you, people wanna work with you, people wanna date with you, get to know you as well, and you're very successful. Some of you might be working in social media as well, because that's kind of also connected to the Six of Wands. What's really important here that, a lot of eyes are on you in terms of what you're doing. The next card in your reading is the Eight of Swords, which is a card of overthinking and self-imposed prison. But the prison is your thoughts. That's what those swords are representing. That you're not wanting, willing, or able to see something. Some of you might be feeling that, okay, you're feeling stuck. You're feeling stuck in your relationship, in your career, in your growth point of view. And what's really important here, that some of you might be just overanalyzing something. And what's this chaos might be in your thought as well, right? Like when you kind of look at this chaos and conflict, like obviously it doesn't necessarily have external, it can be internal as well. So very important for you when the Eight of Swords comes up to work on your thoughts and let go of certain thought processes, that whatever you have, because with the Eight of Swords you're seeing the situation worse than what it is. The next card in your reading is the Knight of Cups. So Knight of Cups, it can be it is a court card, so it can be a person, your energy, or just the general energy of the card. What we need to know about this Knight, that this is romantic, this is dreamy. So some of you might be connected to your dreams in terms of what you're trying to achieve, and you might be hesitating to go into the direction that you really want. Some of you might be connected to love, because this is like a very romantic knight. This is the knight in shining armor type of energy. What's really important here that there's some kind of an offer coming in with the Knight of Cups, something that is connected to the hearts, something that is coming from deep the hearts. So obviously there might be a romantic offer here, right? Somebody might want to get to know you, somebody might want to date with you, or get an engagement, marriage, but it can be also a job offer if that's what your focus is right now. Again, it's kind of connected to that Eight of Pentacles, showing that whatever you're working on is bringing the results. And I really love to see this beautiful Ten of Cups for you, because I'm kind of getting that hard work that you're putting in will bring you this perfect moment in your life, this perfect happiness. This is pretty much a fairy tale ending of some sort, when you went through some challenges, difficulties, storms, that chaos that the card was talking about. And after the difficulties, after the chaos, you're enjoying life to the fullest. And because this is a beautiful, beautiful energy that comes into you. This can be the perfect relationship. This can be that perfect job that you've been wanting to achieve, or the perfect deal. What's really important here, that in spite of the difficulties, you're just enjoying life and embracing life as well. So let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's an indication that the reading helped you, and you can also help me to grow this channel to make sure that the message gets out to those who need it the most. And for you, it is only costing a push of a button. So I hope that you already pushed those like and subscribe buttons. And don't forget about the comments. Let me know how this reading is resonating with you. Where are you watching from? And always put in some positive affirmations, because that's the way you can handle the energies that comes your way. And if you write it down, it is simply more powerful. So some of the affirmations that you can put in based on these cards, that I trust my intuition, that it leads me to the right decision. You can put in that I let go of all the negative thoughts that are holding me back. My hard work brings the results that I want. I am successful, and I can achieve my dreams. There's a lot of great things that you can put in. Your reading continues with the Ace of Swords. Like all the aces, it brings you some kind of a new chapter, a new beginning that is mentally stimulating. This can be that project that you've been wanting, and it kind of challenges you mentally. This can be a person that comes into your life that you're kind of on the same brain waves. But it can be a clarity, it can be the truth that might come out as well. This is kind of like that sword that cuts those bondages that is on that Eight of Swords. Again, if you've been kind of going through some kind of doubts, or you've been really challenged to make a decision, the Ace of Swords indicates that you're getting that clarity that you need to make a decision. And it is also a card of victory. So you have here the theme of victory, double victory as well, when in terms of that theme. But also with the Eight of Swords, it can be that clarifying conversation. It can be a contract as well that might be coming in for some of you this period of time. You also have here the Hermit, which is kind of telling us that you are rethinking something in your life. You're kind of looking for the truth, you are looking for clarity, you are looking for what is your true calling, what is that you want from your career, your love life, a person, a job, or a business. And you're deep in your thoughts, you're meditating, and you're kind of really focusing on those downloads that are coming from the universe. Some of you might be kind of rather be on your own as well when this card comes up, but I think you're really rethinking what is that you want. The next card in your reading is the Five of Wands, which is a card of conflict and competition. Well, we have here the chaos and conflict. So obviously I'm going to tell you both meanings of the cards, but I think we're going to start with the conflict for obvious reason. So the conflict aspect of the Five of Wands is really all about that people just see things from a different point of view because they had different upbringing, or they are coming from different environments. They have different values, and that's why they just see things differently. So what I can recommend you to kind of lead up to this period of time is try to understand each other's background a little bit, whether it is work, you have people that are kind of coming from other type of background, upbringing than you, whether it's a person you're dealing with or a relationship. I think it's very important for you to try to see that angle, their values, their upbringing. But also with the Five of Wands, it's not necessarily a hardcore conflict. It's something that when you're kind of trying to see how far you're able to go with each other. So very important to have that clarity in terms of with that Ace of Swords, where you kind of say, okay, you know what? This is how far, this is my boundary. Because this is all about setting boundaries as well, right? Like, it's like, okay, don't come close to me because this is how I'm comfortable with. So I think very important for some of you to kind of set those boundaries, and I think that's how you are able to kind of handle if the conflict is a kind of conflict. It's like, okay, can I go this far? So you just need to let them know that that's how far you're able to go. That's how far you're willing to go. But also, like, conflict, if it's or competition. So whatever this competition is, it is very important for you to kind of think about your strength, because you have great skills here. And you shouldn't be hesitating about it as that two of swords shows. You need to showcase your talents, whatever you're able to do, and that's going to lead you to success. And I really love to see that you have here that five of wands, but you're actually getting to the six of wands, which is overcoming whatever that challenge is. So I think, again, you're able to overcome the chaos and win over it. Well, you have two winning cards as well. Now let's see the energy of the bottom of the deck. So the bottom of the deck, you do have here the Death card, which simply shows that you're going through some kind of a change. Your life is changing. One chapter of your life is ending, and another one is actually beginning. Now this can manifest in many shapes or form. For some of you, a relationship is changing, a relationship is ending, a relationship is changing into a deeper relationship. A project might be ending, or a project might be changing into something different. Again, what's really important for you to accept the change. Accept the change and don't fight the change. Because obviously you have here this conflict, right? Which we talked about, it can be inner conflict and don't want to see where it goes. So very important for you to accept it, because the sooner you accept it, the faster you're going to be on the other side of the change, where something new is beginning, where something, and you have here this rising sun theme. And then here you have that, the Ten of Cups. So I think the sooner you realize it, the better it is. And let's see the energies from this card. You have here the rising tide. Your ship comes in, entrepreneur, work at home, freedom, reward, luxury. So this is a beautiful theme. Obviously, it is pretty much connected to the Three of Wands, of early successes, when things are increasing, things are growing. Obviously, some of you might be entrepreneurs or working from home or enjoying the freedom. But this is a beautiful card of successes, and I'm kind of realizing here the transformation that is pretty much connected to the Death card. So there's a beautiful transformation here that brings you successes. So pay attention to those early successes in any aspect of your life. So that's all I have for you. I hope that this reading helped you, and I'll be able to welcome you again.